Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm Silver Orpheus. Last time we traversed through Mount Moon and ended up here on Route 4. This time we're going to go ahead and head it out and make it to the next route in the game. Or next town. Anyway, right here we have this Pokeball. If I can actually come into contact with it. There we go. We picked up 5 Pokeballs. That's very generous. Okay. So, here we have these ledges, as we saw back in Route 1. We also have another item down here in the southwest. Pick that up. That's a paralysis heal. Like Gear's paralysis. That is a status that we've yet to see. Moving on forward. This is actually a pretty interesting route. Because once you make it to a certain point, you cannot go back to Mount Moon, Route 3, or Peters, or any town before this next town. You can't come. Yep. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that you can't go anywhere else once you pass that certain point, which I believe is up ahead. In fact, yeah, it's actually right across this mountain here. In fact, once we jump down past this ledge, we'll be stuck in the next town for a while. And yep, there it is, the point of no return. Here we do have some new encounters, and we're going to be going over them. How many? 1. Let's just get it out of the way. So our only encounter here on Route 4 is Psyduck. Psyduck is one of our first examples of a water-type Pokemon, excluding Magikarp. The big thing about this Pokemon in particular is that it learns Surf at level 36. Aside from that, it's not really that special. It evolves pretty late, so you're gonna be climbing a big mountain with this thing. But aside from that, it's not that bad early game. I actually recommend it. But later on, there are better water types down the road, and you will probably want to switch it out with something at that point. Aside from that, not bad. Alright, so that's Psyduck. Anyway, we made it here to Cerulean City. And this is a very interesting town. This is a very fun one. And Eevee actually has something for us. We're gonna look at the fountain. Eevee's very much interested by the fountain. So is Spearow. Nah, let's not throw money. Every bit of money counts. You know, Spearow, if you wouldn't return to your Pokeball every time I talk to you, what do you have? Spearow seems pleased looking at the fountain. Cool. Let's head inside the Pokemon Center real quick, because there's actually something in here that I want to show off. This guy. Oh ho ho, I've been looking forward to this. Your Eevee looks very promising. I'm sure that Eevee can learn a marvelous move that I developed. Do you want me to teach a marvelous move to Eevee? What do you say? Marvelous moves are broken. They can only be taught to your starter Pokemon, and in Eevee's case, this is the main reason why I went for Let's Go Eevee over Let's Go Pikachu. Eevee learns a ton of these things. Bounty Bubble is a special water-type attack that heals HP. Buzzy Buzz is a special electric-type attack that forces paralysis. And Sizzly Slide is a physical fire-type attack that inflicts burn. Me personally, I'm going for Buzzy Buzz and Sizzly Slide. These moves are ridiculous, and they only get more busted later on. I'm going to go ahead and forget Tail Whip for Buzzy Buzz. In addition, we're also going to forget Double Kick for Sizzly Slide. Not that Double Kick's a bad move or anything for this stage in the game, but I don't really have... Its damage hasn't really been doing anything good. We're not going to be fighting any like rock types or anything for quite a while, and it's not really needed. Actually, sorry, Double Kick. I really do regret doing that, but I kind of want it. Now, off to healing and exploring the rest of Cerulean City. Alright, so outside the Pokemon Center, we're going to go ahead and start things off with this house over here. Oh yes, this house. This is fun. This is the best part of Cerulean City, right off the bat. Let's talk to her. We didn't want to talk to the Bulbasaur. Let's talk to you. Taking care of injured Pokemon here. Bulbasaur is fully recovered, so I'd like to give this Pokemon to a trainer who's caught a lot of Pokemon and I can trust. The number of Pokemon you've caught so far is 47. Incredible. Would you take care of this Bulbasaur? Yes, I'm adding Bulbasaur to my team. Now you guys might be wondering, Silver, why didn't you catch Bulbasaur? We're back in Viridian Forest when it was really good against Brock. Well, quite frankly, it doesn't really get a lot of good moves until after Brock. That's why I'm adding Bulbasaur now. Bulbasaur is going to be the third member of our team. Grass Poison type, and we got a small one. Wow. Okay. So Bulbasaur's been added to the party. Let's go ahead and check out Bulbasaur. See what it has. Bulbasaur is level 12. Okay, so it's actually not that bad. It's female. We get a female Bulbasaur. Wow. We're getting really lucky on these 12.5, these 87.5, 12.5 gender ratios with these starter Pokemon. Bulbasaur is, like Eevee, has an incredibly low chance of being female. So that was actually really lucky. Okay, so we have a wow, jeez, Bulbasaur and Eevee have the exact same nature too. Not sure what to think about that, but Bulbasaur has something very interesting. Leech Seed and Vine Whip. These are grass type attacks, as you could no doubt tell. Leech Seed's a fun one. I can't wait to start showing this one off. In fact, since Bulbasaur is our lowest level Pokemon, we're definitely gonna put it up front. I definitely want this thing up front. It is the newest addition to our party, so let's go ahead and exit. And let's head on into these other houses real quick. Actually, let's have Bulbasaur run around with us. It is the newest addition, so it is good to give it a lot of screen time. It's natural. Bulbasaur is now going to follow beside us. And here it is. It's actually following us. In here we have this guy, who will... Only skilled trainers can collect Gym Badge. I see you have at least one. No. Because that'll actually spoil something in the game, and I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. Especially more than I already have, oddly enough. Out here we have a Pokeball. And because it's a rare candy, that is actually pretty good, I guess. It doesn't really help you as far as Eevee training goes, so if you want to use a Pokemon for multiplayer, I strongly suggest not using these. For single player though, if you really need, if you're one good level away from evolution and you're a Pokemon and you're using a Pokemon that has a really low experience yield, then a rare candy would definitely be useful on that. And whoa, another Onix in the room. Let's talk to you. Okay. Goes out of Pokeball. Okay, you're completely unnecessary, I guess. Time to exit. Anyway, out here, we are going to... And yes, you. This is Officer Jenny. A character that appears nowhere outside the anime, but here she is. I think she's also in Pokemon Yellow as well. What a shame. The people here were robbed. Someone even saw the thieves escape, and they say there was none other than Team Rocket. To protect the poor owners of this house from further harm, I won't be letting anyone in. Not even a little Rattata will sneak past me. Well, that's pretty crazy. Honestly, not even gonna let a Rattata sneak past. That's some dedication. Anyway, there's a gym. We will be taking that on at some point or another. Not in this episode. however, because there is something else that I want to do first. In here, what do you have to say, good sir? Oh! My dearest Clefairy friend, I was messing with its fur and it got really fluffy and cool. But it got back to normal when I kept messing with it. Yes, that can actually happen. Your partner Pokemon can actually change hairstyles. That's something that I'm probably not going to show off just because it doesn't actually do anything for you. It's just merely for looks, and not to mention I kind of like how Eevee looks right now, so definitely not going to be the case. Anyway, let's talk to you. My bike collection is impressive, isn't it? I won't let you ride or buy one, but feel free to have a look. Yeah, that's a shame. Let's talk to you. It's a shiny bike. It looks expensive. Like, here's about the... So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna simply talk about all the... I'm just gonna simply hit A on all the bikes and see what they're all about. And he will actually... Mach bikes. Yes, Mach bike is super fast. Difficult to control though. Mach bike is actually a reference to Ruby and Sapphire, because there are two bikes in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and the other one is the Acro bike, which are these. Very good for controlling, but they're not very fast. Yes. And he's gonna give us 5 heart scales. These will be useful for later. They're not really useful for now, but hold on to them. They're very much useful. Anyway, let's head outside, because no one else really has anything to say. Anyway, heading out here. That's the building next to the Pokemon Center. We're gonna go on and talk. Actually, no. As much as I want to lead with Bulbasaur on this, I'm actually going to lead this fight, this upcoming area, with Spearow. Just because there's a situation up ahead where I don't really want to use Bulbasaur. Let's on him forward. Hey, oh, Hunter, you got it. You're not going to believe this. Of a Pokemon, it got... And he battles us right then and there. Okay, Trace, buddy, I think you have problems. Anyway, Trace here is going to lead off with his signature Pidgey, as per always. And we have our Spearow, and what we're going to do here, it's the same as usual. We're just going to use a Leer, lower its defense. Oh, what's actually funny is that it's actually a 3-on-3 battle. We both have 3 Pokemon. He's gonna go for Gust. Good for it. He got a critical. Come on. That's lame. Let's go for Pick. See how much that actually does. That does half health. That's crazy. Unfortunately for Pidgey, it's not gonna be doing much damage back at us. So, Spearow, you can go ahead and take that knockout. So we're going to get the knockout there. 59 experience. And now he's going to send out his Pikachu. What we're going to do here... This is Bulbasaur's time to shine, actually. No. There's something else. I want to use Eevee on Pikachu. Because we learned marvelous moves earlier on. These moves, oh god, are stupid good. In this case, let's go for Sizzly Slide. What this is gonna do is actually take it out in one hit. Jeez, I wasn't actually counting on that. But okay. Sizzly Slide did it, and lastly is gonna be Oddish. We are going to go back into Spearow for this thing, because like our own Bulbasaur, and like Bellsprout and every other grass type in this game apparently, Oddish is a grass and poison type. And yeah, I could use Eevee on it now that I have Sizzly Slide, but what's the fun in that? I want to show off all my Pokemon. even though Bulbasaur is not getting any screen time in this battle. Acid. It actually has this. One thing you should also know for this battle, his Pidgey, level 12, normal flying type, quick attack, sand attack, and gust for the moves. Oddish here is level 12, grass poison type with absorb, acid, and poison powder. And Pikachu is level 13, electric type with Thundershock, Tail Whip, and double kick. So, like usual, not that good. Anyway, let's just take out his Oddish already. Put this thing out of its misery. And with that done, no level ups for us, and we defeated Trainer Trace. Good, I hope you feel calmer now, especially after the mad freak out that you had earlier. Huh. Deep breaths. Okay, let me try that again. Sorry, it's not like me to lose my cool like that. There's a house up ahead where this famous Pokemon fanatic is supposed to live. I wanted to stop by because I thought maybe I'd get to see some rare Pokemon or something. But what I found, and don't freak out when you hear this, that Pokemon fanatic Bill wasn't there. Instead, there was a Pokemon that talked. He's just thinking about it gives me the creeps. Don't go in there, Hunter. That sounds like something to do in the next episode. Yep, in the next episode of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. We're moving on ahead. See you guys then.